51 season. Jusuf Nurkic gets the tip. Let's hit start on this season. Mike Conley coming over to the Jazz last season from Memphis. Really picked it up the last 19 games. Nurkic, backdoor cut to CJ. Gobert fends off Nurkic. Dame, and Gobert misses both free throws, and somewhere Rasheed Wallace is saying ball don't lie as Nurkic can't get the layup to fall.
I agree with a lot of what Nurk just said about the time it might take before this team is really clear. Coach can stop in limited practices at that with how fast this season is coming, and games will be coming one by one. But some of it is just going to be learning on the go. These players are smart enough to pick things up. Length about how the Blazers are going to look to switch some things up. When it comes down to it, is can you win that two-man battle in the pick-and-roll game? And then jumpers, you got to make some jump shots against the Jazz. With Gobert planted down there, they don't like to give up around the Rashai, who had the most dunks in the league last season, and Gobert, that bucket, easy split.
Conley, 14 points, 3.5 assists in the preseason. CJ with O'Neal defending, tries an early three.
Three well in preseason, 11 to 22 from the three-point line.
Bogdanovic, patient in the paint.
Determine what type of defense they're going to show on those ball screens. What a sight to see from three.
Jones Jr. cans the three. His three-point shooting has improved every season in the league.
Yep.
Mitchell. No good. Blazers tap it around. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovic for three.
Nurk just able to coast his way to the rim.
Blazers early 10-4 advantage. Conley looking for a teammate. Step back jump.
3-point or three threes a game he was attempting, Jordan, in the preseason. Last couple seasons, 2.2 was his highest rate. So I think he'll get even as long as CJ can get his shoe on in time.
CJ loses a wheel. O'Neal can't make him pay. CJ trying to get the footwear back on. He does. Dame in the corner, defended by O'Neal. Gets baseline and draws the foul on O'Neal.
When it's still on, that's all he needs.
Jones Jr. another three. Which brings it down. Covington tries to pick up in transition, strips him. Covington off to the races. CJ on the wing. Spots up in the corner. And
Robert Covington is here to defend at a high level. He's got
2% from three before struggling early in the season. CJ wants another three. Off the front of the rim. Conley gathers. Conley working against Nurkic. Tries to get into the body. Gobert
enough to block out Gobert, who Nurk was guarding.
Dame cross-court pass.
Can't say that enough because it makes you wonder, why wasn't he shooting more of these? It wasn't his role in Miami as much, but it looks like he could be a pretty good shooter.
Mitchell, 7 to shoot. Jones Jr. defends. Step back jumper. Wants to push the pace. Covington tries to go baseline through Conley.
Talked about encouraging him to shoot more threes. He said, well, not surprise me if he has a career year shooting the ball here. And guys, how often do we see that happen with guys under Terry and his staff? A lot can be said about having the green light.
Yeah, it really can't. Brooke, it's something I noticed my first time sitting in on a practice with Coach Stotts. Just watching the way he coached as the Jazz are attacking the rim. And when to, kind of say like, that wasn't the best look. Let's do something different. But it was never a statement outright of it. And he said, yeah, his career in college, he felt that there were times.
That's with Bogdanovic, Mitchell, Ingles, Favors, and Clarkson. Dame, backdoor, catches the lob, but can't finish.
Great look again from Nurk.
Clarkson, corner three. Both teams shooting the three ball well. CJ with 2 defending him. Flips it back to Nurkic. 7 to shoot. Nurkic finds CJ. CJ tries to hook it over Bogdanovic. Covington going to get whistled for. Join Derrick Jones Jr. and Damian Lillard on the floor. Ingles working around the Favors screen. Ingles up top to Favors, bothered by Cantor. Wanted to bolster their defense this year. They brought Favors back, and a player that's familiar with the system. Spent 7 years with Utah. 10 to shoot. Gary Trent Jr. trying to work with the Cantor screen. Tries to go up and under. Cantor there. Melo, pump fake, pull-up jumper. Clarkson with the board.
But the fact that a Melo pump fake to Derrick Jones Jr. got the defense to bite and react.
44%. Gary Trent Jr. deflected by Ingles. Clarkson kicks ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell, three in transition.
Really challenges their perimeter defenders to get over the top of screens, and Ingles is doing a good job. It's going to get better and better throughout the season as the legs come back, the conditioning, the feel, all that.
Clarkson, pull up three. Utah. Melo showing the handle. Baseline jumper. Utah brings it down with 2:35 left. Conley goes baseline. Back outside. Ingles for three. Utah starting to cool off from outside. Kick ahead. Rodney Hood deflect. Ingles up top. Hood defends. Favors will try to set the screen. Ingles pull up three.
Gets it set and is able to get that shot released before a defender can really get a hand in his face.
Kanter working against Favors in the post. Kanter spins baseline. Kanter using all that strength to back Favors down. 1:38 left. Conley works around the Favors screen. Probing once again. Ball.
Right time.
Melo trying to work, just 8 of 22 from the field. 12 to shoot. Ingles back to Gobert. Gobert tries to go up with the left. Good working against Ingles. Melo setting the screen. Jazz try to recover. Melo 8 to shoot. Baseline once again over Niang. No good. Clarkson. Clarkson. Layup rolls out, and the Blazers might have a chance for a 2-for-1. Double team coming early to Dame. Dame looking for a teammate. 13 to shoot. Dame directing traffic. Clarkson looking for some potential backup. Dame gets to the paint. Gary Trent Jr. in the corner. Count it.
It's the help. Gary Trent Jr. always ready.
Big bucket. Blazers need a stop to close out the first quarter. 5 seconds left. Clarkson with Melo defending. Wants a contested three. That's short, and Portland